Hi, it's Kim, and today I'm bringing you another process video for 49 and Market using the new Alena collection, which is this gorgeous teals and apricots / oranges. I'm starting with the garland paper, which is that teal paper, and over it I'm placing a piece of the Happy Dancers paper. So I'm using the B side of this, and so I'm creating a background with two shades of that beautiful teal, the darker and the lighter. And then I've actually got the selvage strip, which I think is from the Happy Dancers paper, but it's a cream background with a blue lace on it. And I've added that down the join between the two papers. And so this has created the new background for my layout. I've now got a ribbon from the Laser Cuts pack. I love these ribbons. They really look like ribbon with a bow tied in them, and they are so perfect to use in so many different situations. So here I have just used it across the garland paper, so it's creating a bridge between the side of the paper and that selvage strip. Now I'm just putting some rub-ons down the edge of the Happy Dancers paper along that lace selvage strip. And it's just creating a blend between the fact that the garland paper is so dark and decorated and this paler blue paper or paler teal paper is very plain. So by adding the rub-ons to the edge of this paper, it just creates it joins the two papers together and creates interest on that plainer sheet of paper. So back to the ribbon, when I add the photo on, it's going to actually cover where that ribbon laser cut is stopping on the lace selvage strip. So you can see there, I'm going to place my photo like this. I have a frame here and a what looks like a piece of torn paper, and they're out of the Ephemera Bits pack for the Alena collection. So there you can see that the end of that laser cut ribbon has now been covered, and it looks like it's tied over that piece of the garland paper. These tickets are also from the Ephemera pack, so I'm just creating a cluster of those tickets there. And now I'm using, I think I'm going to stick my photo down. Now this layout is very flat for an album if you like scrapping flat. The best thing about using beautiful pattern papers and then die cuts is it creates very flat layouts. So I'm using die cuts, and I'm just putting one layer of foam tape in here to layer the die cuts over each other and create some dimension. And you can see that the die cuts, so these are from the Ephemera pack, the Ephemera Bits, that they are layered in such a way that they cover the bottom of those tickets as well. So it creates one large cluster of embellishments in that bottom left corner of the photos. So I'm just finding a couple of word strips that are appropriate and adding some foam tape to those as well. So all up, this whole layout will only be the depth of a layer of foam tape. So that's the most dimension that I'm putting into this layout. So a couple of little word strips up there. I've got a cute little frame, which is also from the Ephemera pack, and one of the chipboard word circles that I'm going to include over the frame at the end of those flowers. I was looking at some more word strips, but that wasn't right. I have another piece of foliage here from the Ephemera pack. I'm just putting some glue onto that, and I'm going to slide that in underneath one of those ephemera flowers. So just working out so I can still see the tickets behind the flowers, but it creates this layered dimensional effect. I'm adding little bits of foam tape on some of these die cut pieces just so that they stand up a bit from the background paper as well. And hunting through embellishments and rub-ons here to find the finishing touches for this layout. I'm trying some more bits from the ephemera here. and adding some glue to hold that down. So that's just some more leaves, just to add some more dimension into that die cut cluster there, and adding a little bit more foam tape and just lifting and curling the leaves up, because that little bit of dimension that the one layer of foam tape adds is just enough to separate each of the items from each other without creating masses of dimension in your layout, which can make them really difficult to store in albums. So just folding some of those leaves, curling them up off the paper a little bit. As I said, it's all just about adding a little bit of dimension. Now I am going to use a butterfly, which is also from the ephemera pack, but I don't like the white edge around it, so I've just trimmed that off, and now I'm just going to see where I want to put this butterfly, and I'm going to put it here. So this is in the top left corner of the photo. I'm also adding a little bit of foam tape to keep the wings propped up. I really like how this butterfly brings the colour of the flowers further up here. So it's that very bright pop of this corally apricot colour. Absolutely love this colour. And now I'm looking at my rub-ons, and I pick a rub-on phrase here, and this is really the title as well. So moment is the title of this layout, and the moment word is large, and then the rest of the phrase is smaller. And I really like these rub-on phrases, and I think that worked really well on the pale teal paper, as it really popped. And once again, these rub-ons go on so well. They're a fantastic product. And then I've got another small word phrase, and I'm just going to pop that underneath the photo next to that frame and chipboard words. So I'm just popping that on there, taking off the protective plastic, and that is it. There's some close-up photos of the layout to come. Thank you very much for joining me today. I always am happy to be able to bring you layouts using the beautiful 49 and Market products. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I do my best to answer them. And I look forward to seeing you again for another process video shortly. Thanks, bye.